Ready for what? Shake ass. You shake ass? That's what you do, you shake ass? Yeah. So go shake ass. So you from Cali? So go shake ass. So you from Cali? Are you from Cali? Where you from? Are you from Cali? Where you from? Are you from Cali? No, I'm from Chirag. Where you from? Oh, you're from Chirag. Yeah. So where you from? So where you from? I'm from McDonald. I got you. I'm from Wait.
Welcome to True Breakdowns, hosted by Trey.
What's the deal? You're on True Breakdowns with your host Trey. Please hit that like and subscribe button and that notification bell. It pushes me through the algorithm and I appreciate it. Every comment, whether it's positive or negative. Now let's get into some content. Now it looks like New York baddie, Brooklyn baddie, Ice Spice was caught lacking at a McDonald's on the West Coast. And quite frankly, I feel bad for her. She seems like a nice girl, non-violent chick, but a chick who don't put up with no shit. And the attempts that these West Coast gang-banging chicks try to attempt on, celebrities that they spot out and try to extort, to me is quite shameful. And being from the West Coast, this is something I normally see from these ratchets, these rats. And to me, it looked like a South Central rat, but she could have been from Compton. Shit, she could have been from Watts. She could have been from Long Beach. She could have been from anywhere. But the boyfriend, the simpy boyfriend, who was probably in on it, because these type of dudes look for beef too. And it looked like he wanted to fight Ice Spice at a certain point because his chick wasn't handling business. To me, it looked like a play where maybe the dude was trying to put his chick on Ice Spice, because obviously cameras are watching, and when Ice Spice was probably slumped on the ground, or maybe he thought that's how it would end, then they robbed her for her belongings. That's a common play that these SoCal gangbangers will do, especially with the economy right now. I wouldn't put anything beneath them. So she's coming at McDonald's. She pretends to be a fan, but they can pretty much sense her energy from the jump, because you're just inviting yourself to sit down. Pretty sure Ice Spice saying some slick shit right now. Yeah, because she's returned the energy.
Are you from Cali? Are you from Cali? Where you from? Are you from Cali? No, I'm from Chirag. Where you from? Oh, you're from Chirag. Yeah.
There we go. Here we go. So it looks like Ice Spice is pressing the issue. She has her hood on. I don't even see how they recognized her. And it peels out into the street, of course. At first, it looked like homie was trying to break it up or get his girl off of her. This is weird, bruh.
Hey, don't push him though. Don't push him though.
This is why you don't go to McDonald's in the hood of Hollywood. I seen a video of Flacco pretty much saying New York needs to respond. Kind of like he was inciting, violence between the industry, the regions of the industry, between the West and East Coast.
Son got a drop about this, man. They took Biggie from y'all when he was the hottest rapper in New York, nothing happened. They took Pop Smoke from y'all when he was the hottest rapper, ain't nothing happened. Okay? We can even say, hey man, PNB Rock from Philly. He's still the East Coast. Philly, New York's like an hour away. They took PNB Rock, nothing happened. They come to New York comfortable. They throwing up Crip and Blood all in New York, doing all the shows. Now they try to take out Ice Spice, man. Can New York get a hot rapper without LA attacking it? We don't hear about this when they come to New York. Why y'all come to LA and y'all, it's like a green light on y'all, man. They trying to murder every poppin' New York rapper, man. They don't want y'all to have any stars left, man. At what point do y'all say enough is enough, man?
And I just want to, bring attention and spotlight to people that have lost their lives, you know, kind of instigating and promoting violence as a response. Most of this stuff is unrelated to anybody, you know, in the industry that's from the West Coast. These are just people, random bystanders that are out trying to hit licks. And West Coast industry folk don't have any control over that. It's not like they're sending these people. So for you to hop on your platform and say New York needs to do something about, you know, what's going on to the East Coast entertainers, well, those people don't need to be in the hood with jewelry on. I mean, with the exception of Pop Smoke, but he like gave his location away. He doesn't have security guard. A lot of these people come out here acting reckless. Most California artists go out to New York with protection or with security, or they stick to their itinerary. I mean, you don't see Kendrick Lamar out there in the hood, in the hoods of Brooklyn without any kind of protection or a weapon on him, or without his head on a swivel. He's gonna be down there with like G Weeder or like one of his dudes, you know what I mean, that's connected. You're not gonna catch him at a random McDonald's or at a Popeyes chilling, trying to be something he's not. I'm not saying that's what Ice Spice was doing, but when you look at how the folks from the East Coast were taken, they was out doing some crazy shit, or they was out of bounds in a place where they shouldn't have been. Like and even like Notorious, he was set up. I mean, he was set up by his own people. Rumor on the street. So I mean, to involve, like, to say that the East Coast needs to do something about it, and I don't know if he was insinuating like West Coast artists need to get hurt when they go to New York on business. Like, dude, like, he needs to grow up. I can tell he's a little off mentally, and because he has a platform right now, he's kind of just saying whatever. But he might want to keep his head on a swivel with the shit he's doing, because LAPD really don't give a damn about him. Because if his head was to get knocked off by somebody, you know, in the streets, yeah, they'll investigate it, but there's really nothing to go on. I mean, it is what it is. It's a cold case. So when folks try to act untouchable from their I never try to hop on and act like I'm untouchable, or because I be in LA and I have, you know, family that lives, you know, in some pretty dangerous sections, so anyone can get spotted. I tend to move with foresight. You know, I don't ever think I'm bigger than the program or anything like that. However, I will respond accordingly and stay dangerous. Like, I will stay dangerous at all times, but never using my platform to promote any bullshit or, you know, add fuel to the fire for anyone, honestly, who's innocent. Because West Coast artists are innocent. There's no reason why anybody in New York to try to send a message. Because when you peel back the layers, like I said, Ice Spice shouldn't have been there. She shouldn't have been at a McDonald's in Hollywood, you know, at that time. She's like a pretty well-known figure, and a hoodie isn't gonna do much, you know what I mean? And there are people in LA that will press up on a celebrity and try a celebrity out of spite, out of jealousy. That's just how it goes. And I'm pretty sure the same goes for, you know, most hoods in an impoverished area. And Hollywood's not a nice area. It's pretty much, you know, a lower class area, lower middle class area. And there's a lot of, you know, degenerates, a lot of homeless people. Not to say all homeless people are violent and evil, but there's a lot of degenerates, especially in North Hollywood. I'm pretty sure that's where she was. There's a lot of gang activity in North Hollywood too. So you can get caught mid-city Hollywood in some gang shit, because they all kind of do business in between the lines and frolic in between the lines and create chaos. And that goes for the women that's active and the men that's active. So she got herself caught up. They looked active. So they looked active, how they was moving, and the dude kind of stepped that. He was for sure active. He was probably affiliated with some people, because those are the type of dudes that would let their women fight. And you see, he couldn't really handle his chick, so she was strong arming him too. So a lot of them gangbangers are afraid of their own women, and a lot of these women in Southern California are doing hits now. Like, I see them hopping out, you know, getting busy, more so than the men, with no problems. So that's one thing you need to know. We got a lot of aggressive ass gangbanging women in Southern California, and I know New York women, they talk a good game, but these women are active. Like, they with the shits. Like, and some of these women, like, they'll get tag team in, or they'll actually, you know, get jumped in by a bunch of other hyenas. So either they get tag teamed by the dudes, or some of them will take fades by the other girls. But these are some tough ass girls, and I'll put these women, these hyenas, these gangbanging hyenas over New York women. I don't care. Like, I know New York women, they talk a good game, and they're quick to talk some shit and pop off, but these women will like hop out the window and pop off, like, for real. So that's one thing you need to know. And they think they're tougher than the men. You know what I mean? So with that being said, I'm glad to see that Ice Spice made it out that situation without, you know, too much collateral damage. The white girl was of no help. She was of no assistance. She needs to not be around that chick no more and start to roll with people that can watch her back. But with that being said, it's Trey on True Breakdowns. Hit that like and subscribe button and that notification bell. It goes a long way. I appreciate y'all for the engagement, all the positive and negative comments. I see it all. That's me liking and thumbs up and everything. I have no team. So, like I said, everything goes a long way. Help me get that motherfucking YouTube scholarship. I'm gone. Peace.
I've been up in here trying to get a motherfucking scholarship.